Hey Jack Jack, how you doing, boy? You doing good? Where's your sister? Ah, sister's up in the shade. You know it's cold, right? Hey guys, so we're gonna do a quick update out here. You can tell that it's still wintertime. We're in the middle of February, so I'm gonna show you a few bulbs that are coming up along back there. They're starting to pop up, so hopefully in March we're gonna have some pretty spring flowers. But I wanted to show you what's going on in here in the greenhouse. So we've gotten some beautiful blossoms coming out here on the limequat tree. It's the only thing that's bloomed so far, even though we do have a few things growing on some other things. So down here, we've actually got one little guy. We've had a couple over here that didn't take. I've got a couple that did take. You can see I've got more growth coming in back here. We got more blooms to come. This is the one I'm going to keep actually in the greenhouse. He's not going to be my experimental one. I'm going to keep him around. And so he's going to live between my side yard and coming in here for the winter. Now again, this greenhouse is kept to stay above 35 degrees. In the summer, it's able to cool off with a window on the far side over there. And I've got solar fans that I got hanging from the ceiling up here. You can see this one's going. And so heat's a problem in the summer, which is one main reason why I pull these guys out. So here's my other limequat tree. He's going to be my experiment. He's going to be the one that I'm going to try to put outside in May. And again, I'm in zone 7A, so it's very unlikely that this guy is going to make it, but we're going to try. He's the reason I've got two. So you can see he's got new growth coming on here. Yeah. And it's got Christmas lights on him. That was before we started putting the heater in here. You can see he's had a lot of growth going on since we've gotten him. So he's been here a couple months. He's doing pretty well. Down here we have a few new additions, I think. I think you guys didn't see this last time. This one was already here. This is a Russian pomegranate. He's going to be outside. He's able to make it out here. He's zoned for this area. We have some of our triple crown blackberries over there and there. This is a hardy kiwi. All these are going to be outside. This guy here is my little dormant Carolina Reaper, so we're going to see if we can bring him back in the spring. Looks like he's putting on some new growth right up here, so I think he's going to come back. He was very unhealthy when I bought him for $1. He was not doing well. You can see here are these jalapenos. The plant really wants to go dormant. I just let it see what it could do because we can grow jalapenos very easily. You can see one of them's ripening up to red right here. Over here, nothing really has changed. We have our little Tabasco, which I left quite a few peppers on. Have elderberry. Got another pomegranate right there. And that is a black mulberry that's in dormancy in that pot there in the center. So not much change there. Nothing's really changed with this leek other than it's gotten bigger. We harvested one lemon. I need to harvest the other one soon. You can see over there on the thermometer that it's 64 in here right now, and it's the mid-30s. It might be low 40s outside. I need to check what the temperature is. That guy is trying to come back to life. He really wants to make peppers. That was a dragon cayenne that sprouted up from a dropped pepper outside. It sprouted up, in like March, and we had frosts all the way into May, which is unusual for us. Ours is usually done in late April, and we had a mid-May frost. It took like 3 frosts and just powered right on through and kept growing, so I dug them up and stuck them in a pot. Did so well. So you can see that growth just exploding off of all those Y points, so we're gonna get a lot of peppers. Behind it there we have our variegated pink Eureka lemon, and it's growing along. It's got some new growth on it. So it's pretty much doing its thing. It's gonna probably be in the middle of the year before we get a lot of growth. I don't know if you can see from here. It is very hard to move around. Let me see if I can get over there. We got some new growth coming in, and several other new growth spots. So I think next year's when we're really gonna get some stuff off of it. Here, this is my Meyer lemon. It was my very first citrus that I got. You can tell that it's not terribly happy, but it looks a lot happier than it was originally. Got this one lemon. What I am excited about, let's see if I can get it to focus. Look at all the growth spots that are coming all over it. I think it's finally gotten excited for its home and is wanting to grow. I think it wanted to fruit a lot last year because it was terrified of dying and was trying to produce babies. So I'm really hoping that that's going to take off. This one here, I mentioned it last time, but it is a Maiho Satsuma right here. Sorry, I'm standing in a very odd place. It is a Satsuma that ripens very early. So while this tree might be able to take the winters here, the fruit will not be able to take a frost here. So the goal is that this thing will fruit before the frost hits. We got several other things growing over there. They haven't really changed. I've talked about them in my other videos. Not a whole lot of changes. I did move some stuff from back there. I've got Navajo blackberries right there right now, and that's going to be a side project you're going to see soon. I don't remember if I showed you this last time. That is my muckroot lime over there. You do not eat the lime, and I need to clean it off over there. I need to spray some neem oil and stuff back there. You do not eat the fruit. You can use the fruit for stuff like washing your hair and stuff, but you do not eat it. Instead, you use the leaves for flavoring. I'll show you something here. Here's a cutting I made from a Persian lime, and you can see if I can get to focus on my finger. You can see, maybe, it's kind of hard to hold this and talk about it at the same time. Let me set it down. Here we go. Look at all this growth on it. It's wanting to flower. I'm gonna have to pick those off so it'll stop focusing on the flowers, but I'm glad that it's at least trying to grow something. That's telling me that it's at least trying to stay alive. The flowering's a little sad because I wish it would focus on leaves instead, so that it would grow a lot more healthy. But at the very least, it's growing something. Let's see. I don't see any roots from the bottom. We'll see. This is just a little experiment. I was trimming it and wanted to see how it goes. There we go. Alright. That's my typical Awari Satsuma. I'm trying to train the leaves or the branches rather, to go up. Most of the rest of this stuff is all the same as it was before. Let me cut on out of here. I'm gonna need to pull some of these guys out to make some space because I'm about to start seeds up there, and those are just leftover stuff from the fall I need to take out. Hey, buddy. You'll see in the summer, Jack likes to be my buddy in the greenhouse, don't you, buddy? Alright, in the backyard. Are you two gonna fight for attention now? Oh, thank you. You found my little pot. Hi. Hi, Ander. Hi. Hi, will you sit? Thank you. Where's a toy? Go get a toy. Thank you. You go find a stick? Alright, so we're along the back fence there. You can see the shade coming in. So we got some bulbs coming in along there. And so they're coming in. I put in some stuff I got for like $1, and so we're gonna see a splash of color up here. They are fighting over a toy. I put in some ferns recently through here, so we're gonna see some things come up. I put these blocks on top of certain areas because someone Likes to dig. Uh-huh. Yeah. Looking at you, girl. And, so we have a little digging problem. I've found that putting sticks and leaves over it, she won't dig as much. So we're gonna see, hopefully, some stuff come up here this year. Possibly might be a little weak this year. Back through here, I love daffodils. So in the fall, I put in daffodils. And I was coming back here earlier. We got some coming up. Hi, Jack. Hi, Bubber. Hello. I know. You want me to play. You want me to play. I know. Where's a toy? Thank you. Go find a toy. Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of toys all piled right there. Yeah, get the soggiest one. That's gonna be fun. So we got quite a few back here that are popping up. So this whole back area is going to be just covered in daffodils here in a little bit. This area doesn't grow so well. I've tried to put things back here, especially shade tolerant things. And then there are daffodils that just come up in my parents' property, like deep in the woods. So I'm trying to see if the daffodils will be okay. And this sun is also, you see it over the shade casting back here from this fence right now. This sun's actually going to come all the way to where, instead of being way over there, the sun's gonna be all the way to over there. It's actually gonna be a little bit north facing where we are. And for just a bit of time. Most of the time it's gonna come pretty close to overhead. So this, towards the late spring, will actually get more sun. So I'm hopeful. We don't have a whole lot of stuff going on in the garden, so I'm actually gonna skip that area. It looks very messy right now. Not much going on. I will show you what those blackberries are for, and they found a toy they like to tug. Oh, hello. Why'd you give up, girl? We got a stick? Oh. Okay, what do we do for sticks? We do not jump for sticks. Thank you. Jack. Are you gonna play, or do you want to do something else? You know you gotta sit to play. Okay, it's just gonna be Andrew then. You ready? Take it. She's pretty good about waiting until the take it command. So this area over here actually floods quite a bit. I am gonna look real quick. This is one of my plum trees. It put off a bloom, and this is so sad. It put off a singular bloom. It's got all these other buds here. Right during this winter storm. And I wish it really hadn't done that, but at least I know that this tree's alive, but I don't know why one bloom decided to do it. And then we got another plum here. These are both Japanese plums, different varieties of Japanese plums. So they're still all dormant now. I've seen these get a little bigger. This is my Fuyu persimmon. It's one of my cats that's learned how to use the doggy door. Jezebel. The dogs and cats get along. They just like to chase each other. She's tormenting him right now by staying on the other side. I saw one of these bulbs come up. I was amazed. I have bulbs all around this. Where was it? This area gets really sad. Oh, I'm staring right at it. There's some. These are going to be a mix of daffodils and tulips through here. Oh, there's another one. And I get really sad in the winter because I'm not growing anything other than the greenhouse, and it's hard to get new growth. So that's one reason I put in a bunch of bulbs. So in that back corner there, I'm gonna put the hardy kiwi to take over all this. This bed I dump leaves onto, and it is going to be, oh, don't want to step on anything. This is going to be a perennial leek bed. I'm gonna stick one in each square foot, and they spread like bunching onions. So this whole thing is going to be a perennial multiplying leek area, because neither my fiance or I can handle eating much onions. Something in it doesn't set right on our stomachs. He was the one who originally couldn't eat it, and he told me that, you know, he needed to avoid it for stomach reasons, and I started realizing my stomach felt better after I stopped eating them. So these are 2 blackberries I picked up recently. So back here, this was all bushes. If you ever look at my Instagram, you've seen pictures of it. Hi, Jazz. She likes to be in garden areas, and she likes the sun. There's a pomegranate in the back that she loves to lay on the pot for. So all through here, we're going to be doing an experiment that I know is going to do well, but the real experiment's going to be which one does best. And this is, we are putting in 4 or 5 different types of blackberries that are, they're patent expired. So you can take cuttings and sell them and multiply them all you want. It's not one of the newer versions. So every few feet we're going to put in a different blackberry. We're going to put 2 of each variety in, except for Apache, because I already have some on the other side. And oh, you smell something in there, girl? She likes to sit inside the pots. She's decided that this is one of the plants she likes. I'm also doing raspberries for the first time this year, so this one's a heritage raspberry. So they're going to sit out here until I plant them in early May. I'm really going to start doing everything in early May. And that's pretty much it for right now, guys. I'm about to start doing my seeds. So a lot of people are doing how to start seeds, and I don't have anything new to... Ander, get off of there. I don't have... Oh, she wants attention. No ma'am, no ma'am. Other people already do how to do seed starting and all that, so I'm not going to be working on that part so much. What I'm really going to be looking at is how do I decide how many things I plant, what I plant, where I plant, how much room am I going to have. So I'm going to come out with a video on that soon, so I'm about to record that, and so excited to put that out soon. I'm going to be recording that later on. You see this peach tree? I'm going to wind up cutting this peach tree back to about here and letting these branches take over soon. I'm letting the roots get established right now, so we'll see how it goes. So I guess I will see you guys soon, and hope to see y'all in another video. Let me know if you guys have a gardening channel that you'd like me to follow. I'm trying to follow as many people as possible, so see y'all next time.